All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? It is Sunday. It's about 6:25 p.m. Um, I wasn't planning on coming live, but I'm filling orders anyway, and there's a couple things I wanted to go over. Um, First of all, I want to let everybody know what the results were from last night. Um, because I'm erasing that video. I'm erasing it like now. Um, yeah, that video that video's erased. All right. Now, I did talk to the winners, so that's cool. I think I talked about the winners. Frank Einstein and VD Factory were the winners of last night. Um, I forgot to mention about last night. So I came live like super late last night after UFC was on. I got to watch UFC. UFC. Yeah, I got to watch it. I'll kind of talk about that too, since I didn't get to talk about it with a lot of people in here. Um, Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I guess it kind of depends who wants to hear it. But I did the drawing last night for the Adore thing. With the Adore sale, people sent their stuff in to me. I did it last night. I just erased the video, but the two winners know who they are. Um, so I did forget to mention that they also get the Addy stands from Kim Dixon and Merlin. All right. Kim initially only put up one stand. So she did say something about putting up two stands for another giveaway, but I completely forgot about it. So I'll talk to her. I don't care if I have to use some Patreon money to buy one so the other person gets one. So Frank Einstein and VD Factory, Benny, those are our winners for last night. So congratulations once again. Bobby, when's the next time you could stop by? I guess it kind of depends. Did you need coils? I forget. I know there was a couple things. I mean, really, any night, really. Yeah, Frank actually won. Frank did win. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hellbilly Hick is here. Clint Johnson, Mr. Pebble. Let me get my whatchamacallit out. Pop out chat. So, I do have to build a couple coils. I don't know how long I'll be live for, but I do have my computer's running a little slow. I'm gonna see if Kim comes in here. I kind of texted her, but I do want to see what she says. Big G Coils, what's up? Bobby McGreedy, what's up? Chris Mike's World, Clint Johnson, Dave Monteferro, Hillbilly Hick, Jerry Lawrence, Lime Dog Chris, Marcius, Mr. Pebble, Redneck Vapor, Sicko Wicko, and Steven AKN1. Okay. So I'm just getting mail ready to go out tomorrow. So I need to fill some orders. I got a lot of them filled, but there's a couple I gotta do. I have a Staggerton. I have a couple Staggertons. I gotta do the final fuse on, and then I would have to. I think I gotta do it. I gotta check. I think I gotta do a 3-core stagger fuse Clapton. I forget. Well, it's not class tonight. Class is on Tuesdays. All right. The Volt Trove. Okay, so I did show my patrons today that I did find something pretty cool. What's up, John? I did find something pretty cool. I went to Home Depot And I've been looking for these again for a while. But I did find so people that ask me what needle noses I use, this is the exact ones I use. These are my needle noses, and these are wire cutters. You get these for like $15 a pack. So I bought 3 of them, one for me, one for patrons, one for coil class giveaway. All right, so um, yeah, Marcius, I gotta get that the door poster. You were the person that wanted the door poster, not Rodrigo. That's right. Yeah, not Rodrigo. I must have got used two mixed up. Probably because, yeah, probably from Sweden, yeah. Yeah. I think they're United States made. No, made in China. Apex Tool Group. They're called Crescent Brand. Crescent Brand. Pretty cool. Yep, got some iced coffee. I don't know if you're going to find them on the internet. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. All right, so I need a vape. I need a vape. I need a vape. So that's going to go to whatchamacallit. Where's my vape? What the hell did I do with it? This one. I have this, but this isn't going to work for me. Not at the moment, it ain't. Where the hell? No, that's not it. You know what? I know where it is. This is dead. I know where it is. There it is. All right. So what's up, everybody coming in? What is up? What is up? Let me change this. All right. So obviously I've been making lots of coils because I did have a lot of sales. I think I had like, I don't know, like 12 sales this weekend. I had like 6 on Friday I got out, and now the next 6 are going out tomorrow. Maybe 4 tomorrow. I don't know. So these flush cuts work well. They do break if you're not careful. If you try to cut like 20 gauge or lower than 20 gauge with, it says 20 gauge. If you try to cut like a 20 ply staple with these, they're going to break. If you crank down too hard, they're going to break. What's up, Effie Wire? Julie LeBlanc. I always like that name, LeBlanc. Dustin Kendall, what's up? So I erased last night's video. We did get our winners. I'm kind of waiting for Kim Dixon to either text or come in here. It's no rush. Nobody has to text or anything. She'll see. I talked about UFC. The fights that I said that I called, I only got 2 wrong out of all of them. 2 wrong out of all of them. That's pretty good. What, LeBlanc means the white? Oh, Julie the white. Yes, LeBlanc. Like Blanc. Yeah, like blank is, I guess that would be some kind of Spanish. I think I might go to that Sad Boy thing next Saturday. I wish I had the money to bet, but the thing is most of the ones that I picked were not the underdog. So I wouldn't have really won anything. That's the problem, is that's who Vegas picked as well. Besides the main event, I picked the underdog won, and I didn't pick the underdog. So there's that. Yeah. The needle nose pliers are worth it, you know? They're so worth it. In fact, I might send a set of my old ones to Kim so she could have them because they're really nice. Because I already have 2 sitting here, but I'm going to open this pack, so I'll have another one. I only need 2. I might try to pick up like a bunch of them. I got the last 3 they had. If they would have had like 5, I would have picked up all 5. If they would have had 10, I probably still would have picked up 5. But if I could get a bunch of packs and, you know, just get my money back, I will tell you about it. So if I'm able to get more, I will. These are for me and giveaways. So that's how that's going. So I got two 8-ply staples here that are already staggered up and ready to go. I do have to get this shit done. It is Crescent. They're called Crescent. I'll show you the pack one more time. So 8-ply staples. Dusty already. Damn, this was yesterday. Oh, what the hell? I wonder if I have to dust that wood again. Jesus. Crescent. These are the ones I use all the time. The needle noses, I like the close cutters, but they do break. They do break. Okay. Fuck this username. What's up? Okay. What's up, Stu? Big G Coils. Josh Means here. And anybody that texted me, the McDonald's, the video about McDonald's coming out. I'm just upgrading. Just upgrading right now. It's crazy. We just got the, you don't even want to know. We just got the bidets installed. I put 32 bidets in each bathroom, so you don't even want to know. Okay. CB Coils, what's up? So what gauge do I want to do these? These are stainless steel 0.3. Yes, I got to do 29 stainless steel, I believe. Actually, yeah, 29 is good. Where is my 29 stainless steel? Here's my 29 stainless steel. How you doing? How you doing, guy? I'm trying to get another tattoo, redneck. Oh, no. What's up, Paul? Paul Casper's here. What's up, what's up, what's up? So it's Sunday. I hope everybody went to church. Did everybody go to church? I had work today. So, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so anybody that texted me today, and if I haven't got back to you, it's because I was working all day. There was a couple people I texted back just because I seen what their messages were about, and I knew it was going to be a quick text. Only 11 and a half to go. So, wow, 25.36 for the pliers and 16.39 shipping. Yeah, don't do that, hellbilly heck. Because these, I paid $13.50 for this set. All three of them were $44. So I got 3 sets for that. I'll see if I can go to Home Depot and pick up a bunch and just, as long as I get the money back, shipping to you should only be like $15. So you would be looking at like $30 altogether. Marcius, I'm going to have a video out about Coil Society, like I was saying in all the videos this weekend. Coil Society. There's a lot of places for wire, though. They're all good. I mean, there's just some that are a little better. I like Coil Society. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. I don't like Crazy Wire spools, but their wire's good. I don't like their spools though. They gotta change them spools. It's the same thing with the AUG vape spools. I don't like them spools. Spools should be bigger. The spool should be almost to the end. They shouldn't be all the way on the inside. That's such a bad idea. That's just like, it's almost the last thing you want to do with the spools. I don't get why companies even go to that. I guess the spools are cheaper. I don't know. But it just seems like a really, really bad idea. Like if I had a wire company and we said, all right, we got to order spools, the first thing I would do is not get that type. That would be the first thing I would say. I'd be like, nope, it's got to be a big inside diameter. That's the first thing I would say. Second thing I would say is, let's go with something different than white and black, because everybody does white and black. Let's stand out a little bit, shall we, people? Yes, big spools. Big spools ribbon. I'll have to put out that Coil Society video. Everybody asked me about the damn wire. They ask me about what damn wire, and then I'll put out the video, and they'll be like, I'll pick up a spool of lightning babes and be like, I thought you used coil society. I use them all. I got 4 different types here. Use them all. I got 5 different types here. 5 different types of wire right here. But fuck Pure Atomist. Yeah, it's just like I just don't. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why they like it. I don't know. Maybe other people like them kind of spools. It just seems like if you're gonna do something, I don't know, like test it out or something. Do something yourself, because the fact that that's even an issue is a little weird to me. It makes me wonder, like when something like that, when a company does something like that, it makes me wonder about, like, are they thinking at all? Because it's just a weird spool to have for wire. It's just that, like, and I mean, I could elaborate, but I don't really think I need to. I will. Our coils are 4 inches long. That's how much around this is. This is 4 inches around, basically. So if you unspin it, there's only one curve in there. If it's smaller, then there's 2 curves in each. It makes a full damn circle. Or it makes 2 full damn circles. So it just, seeing that we only really need 4 inches of wire, if you're just doing basic stuff, it just seems, I don't know, man. And you would think that people that supply wire are people that use wire, right? Wouldn't you, like, who supplies vape wire that's ribbon and high gauge? It would be somebody that, like, somebody just doesn't wake up and go, I don't vape, I don't build coils, but I'm going to sell some wire, right? I don't vape, I don't build coils, but I think I'm going to start selling wire. Yeah, that's not how it happens. It's somebody is in an industry where they don't see a lot of wire companies and they see a reason that they could jump in and make some money. Or they build coils and it's hard for them to get wire. They start ordering a lot of wire and going, like, I could sell some of this because I have way too much wire here. And they order some spools, and it just seems like it should be something that's thought about. Kidney Puncher used to do something stupid as hell too. They might still do it too, man. They used to put wire on cardboard. Wire on cardboard. We're talking about these spools. I do got to start building, but I'll show you. Crazy wire. And also Og Vape. Now, Og Vape's a sponsor, but I don't care. I'd rather say this, and if they see it, hopefully they could change it. You see how deep the circle is there? That's not good for anything. First of all, it doesn't spin center. All right, it just doesn't spin center. It does this thing where it goes, it'll wibble wobble. It'll go like this when you take it off. It'll wibble wobble instead of just spinning like that. It'll wibble wobble like that. Okay, so you see them? You see how small the spools are on the inside? Look at Coil Society. It's damn near to the end, right? The big spools, damn near to the end. And most companies use these spools. They use these ones. These deep ones, I don't get it. I don't get why. I get this just clicks onto a machine, but you could do that with the big, that's not even part of the system. That's not even part of where the wire is being held. The wire is being held on this plastic here. So they could have brought that plastic out there. So I understand like this goes onto a machine and that's what spins it for them to spool it. That's all cool. You could do that and make it a bigger spool, you know? I understand this if it's like a, I don't know, like a 20,000 foot spool. That makes sense. If you're able to order 20,000 feet of wire, makes sense. But you can't. I don't even think you can. I don't even think you could order over 500 feet from Crazy Wire, can you? I don't know. So, just my 2 cents. I don't know. But maybe they know something I don't know. Who knows? I'm just some guy. I'm just one voice here, you know? The wire's good. The Crazy Wire's good. Do not get me wrong. Crazy Wire is good wire. But ribbon on a spool like this is going to come off more compromised than on a spool like this. Ribbon is going to be more compromised on a spool like this because think about it, it's going around 2 more times than this one is. All right. 500 feet of this, let's just say 500 feet of this is going to be like 500 rotations around the spool. 500 feet on this is going to be about 1,000 rotations. Comprende? You know what I'm saying? That's 1,000 bends. That's 500 more bends than this one's making. That's 500 more mistakes that this one could make. That's just how I see it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's just fucking wire, dude. Shut the fuck up. It's just fucking wire. That's very true. But, I mean, when I'm choosing what wire company I want to go with, it's a big factor, a huge factor. If Coil Society had them spools, I probably wouldn't order it. I definitely wouldn't order it. Let's just put it that way. If Coil Society used them spools, I wouldn't order Coil Society. I'd just go to Lightning Vapes and somewhere else. So it does make a difference in what people buy, in my opinion. I think it does. The thing is with Crazy Wire is where they sell Crazy Wire. And once again, it's good wire. It is. It's just there's a preference for me. I never had any problem, but it is more springy coming off the spool too. So I would say that I had no problem with Crazy Wire. But the fact of the matter is them spools are more liable to explode because there's a lot of tension because that's a small circle. So I have had problems with the spools. Problems that I wouldn't have with the other spools. But the thing with Crazy Wire is that they're in a market where there's no other wire companies. Like UK doesn't have all these wire companies. All right. But, you know, if you want to go check out the Vaping Aussie. Vaping Aussie wire. That's another wire brand in the UK. It might only be in Australia, but I know a lot of people from Australia watch the show, so. But yeah, Crazy Wire's in a market where there's not a lot of. Temco supplies a lot of the wire companies. That's the thing. Is Temco is like where some of these wire companies are getting their wire. So you're getting it right from the source, then Like, there's a huge chance that Coil Society and other brands like Lightning Vapes are the same wire. There's a big chance. I was told that Pure Atomist and another company were the same exact wire at a certain point. See, Twisted Wet Messes wire is a bit expensive. I do want to buy some again. Every time I use Twisted Messes, it was very nice. It's a little expensive. It's weird how it's priced. It's like all the wires are the same price, you know? So it's like 42 is the same as 36, and there's only N80, I believe. So it's like when I order wire, I want to go to a place that has like everything. I want like Coil Society. I'll get my ribbon there. I'll get my high gauge there. I'll get my N90. I'll get my stainless steel. That's why. That's why I like going there, is because I don't want to go to 2 wire companies. I want to go to just 1 wire company, do 1 order, pay for shipping once, and be done with it. I don't want to have to go to 2 websites, pay shipping twice. Come on. Ain't nobody got time for that. What's up, Kim? Kim, did you get my Instagram message? I'll check now if you did. You didn't yet. I don't think you did. All right. I'll have to go up close soon. I might as well do it now. You can't take the phone in the shower, Rodrigo? That's what I would do. You need to get some waterproof headphones. Yeah, Casper. Yeah, I've heard stuff like that about wire companies. Like you could do stuff like that. Okay, cool. Cool, Kim. Thank you. So everybody, don't forget, if you want your build and Addy stands, to go check out Kim and Merlin on Instagram and DM them. So the 2 people that won last night will receive the coils, the juice. What the hell is wrong with me right now? And each will receive an Addy stand from Kim and Merlin. So that would be Frank Einstein and VD Factory, Vinny. It's all good, Kim. I know you text me all the time, and I don't get back to you in time. So I'm doing some Staggertons. So I'm basically doing 3 coils at a time. So this piece is about a 12-inch piece. So I can get 3 coils out of it. And I just did that 2 times so I can get 3 sets. It's nice to get a bunch of orders at once so I could see how many Staggertons I need, how many Fralians I need, Aliens I need, so on and so on. So I could kind of do them all at once. Now, obviously, there's different alloys, so I'm going to have to do some N80 stuff too. These are stainless steel here. And Kim, I'm going to send you a set of my needle noses too, since I got some extra sets. I'm going to send you a pair of the good ones that you and Merlin could use because I'm going to open up a new pack. So I'm going to have one of my old ones here. So I gotta check my list again of what I have to make because I think that after this I have to make a 3-core. A 3-core stagger fuse Clapton. Alright, almost done this. So yeah, the UFC last night was really fun. There was a lot lot of really, really good and close fights. It actually took really long, though, since they were good fights. Anybody that knows anything about mixed martial arts knows that fights could be very, very quick, or they could be long. Not very long, but they could go to either 15 or 25 minutes. Or sometimes you could have a night where they all get done quick. They all get done in like 3 minutes. But sometimes you get a night where they all get done in the 15 minutes, and that was kind of last night. A lot of long fights last night. So it got done pretty late. What's up, Dave? So it got done pretty late at night. Got them Staggertons done. Boom. I got to do one more line of Staggertons. Let me check my list. So, what I got here? Staggerton 3. Aliens, Fralians. And 80 Fralians first. Oh. I gotta do Fralian. I do have to do a 3-core though. I do know that. I gotta make a lot of N80 Fralians. Okay. So I do need to do a 3-core. I do. So I'm going to finish this Staggerton up, and I'm going to do a 3-core, because that's fun to watch. Fralians, boo to Fralians. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do the Staggerton, 3-core Stagger Fuse Clapton, and then I'm going to get out of here. I do have to, download video. Upload video, rather. Actually, a little bit of both. Upload, download. I don't do no stretch, Dave. Nah. I've taught myself so much to learn how to do it the one way that to do the no stretch, it would just take me backwards. I've done the no stretch. I've done them live, but I just rather stretch it. These stainless steel Staggertons are 8 pieces of 0.3 in 40 gauge. 29 or 30 gauge frames, 40 gauge fuse. It's pretty cool, Dave. I mean, it's kind of just one of them things, like, the more you do, the easier it is. It's just like, aliens are all about feeling. So if you've taught yourself to feel, it's a lot of just muscle memory, and just, you almost do them automatically after a while. So to just change that up out of nowhere for no reason, like if I have no problems with regular alien, why would I do it? I could see, like, you don't have to stretch it out. That saves a little bit of time. And if you're doing long ones, I guess that would save you. But I only do like 2 set at a time. And I just throw it on my bar right here. And there's a piece of wood back there. It doesn't hit the floor or anything. So it's like, if you're new to building, it's probably a good thing to try to learn. But considering I took freaking 3 years to get to this point with aliens, I'm just going to stick with this way. It's not hard, though. Try it out, Dave. You probably get it the first time. It's not hard. It's just different. You would probably, what happened with me is I set it up. I did it. The first coil I messed up, and then the second one I got. It was like all in one motion. First one I kept messing up, and then the second one I got, and then I did the same thing, and I got the two. Yeah, at shows and shops it would be good because you don't have to. Yep, because you don't have to walk around and stretch all the way out. So yeah, if you do a lot of that, it probably is good. Yeah, that is actually a good way to think about it. If you don't have a lot of room, you probably want to learn no stretch alien. But since I have a good amount of room here, I mean, I'm no M Turk, but I got some room. I got some room. I got a Paquito of room. I got Paquito of room. John Horn, what's up? Bones is here. Trevor. Yeah, the Vaporesso Lux I like. You vape it and volt it. Yeah, I usually just vape in wattage. Yeah, mine's fine. I don't think it's underpowered. Do you have new batteries in there? I guess you do. But I did put like a new set of batteries in mine when I got it. I guess you know it has that setting where you could set it up. Like, I actually quite like my Vaporesso Lux. That's what I'm using right now. I actually like it a lot. I mean, how much voltage are you using? You just turn it up, right? I guess you mean it's underpowered compared to other things at 4.2 or whatever. I guess that's what you're saying. I think a lot of mods may be overpowered just because if it's overpowered and you hit the button and it hits harder than the other mod, then you're going to think it's better, right? When in fact, like, it's not, because it's not telling you the right reading. But who knows? I think DJ OSB has a review on it. That probably tells you exactly what it is, what it's doing. DJ likes to break that shit down. Probably took that shit apart. I mean, these are four. Yeah, these seem to be fine. Gotcha. So that's funny because a lot of people say that the drag hits harder than the other mods. That's the thing. That's like exactly what I was just thinking. I was like a lot of people say the drag hits hard. So it actually might be the drag telling you the wrong thing. Which doesn't make the drag a bad mod. It just is telling you 5 volts when it's really 5.5 or whatever, you know. I can go in voltage mode real quick. Let me go to voltage. Variable voltage. Hit that. So let me put it up to what it was just at, like, so this is 4.2. That's 4.3, first of all. Let me do 4. 4.2. I have to have mine on high because that's weird. Neutral. I have mine on medium. Yeah, it feels good. It's like, it's husky. Don't look good with gold on there, but you could just put a stainless on there. Now, for a long time, I only used them to pulse my coils too. But sometimes I've been liking higher ohms on regulated lately. I don't know. I haven't been liking the heat as much as I usually did. I used to really like to have really, really hot coils, and I switched it up a little bit ago. I like both, but I do like, I guess it's kind of this. It's kind of really hot coils. I like to hit once, so they're kind of good at work. But let's say I want to go outside and take a vape break. I don't want them super hot coils. What I want is, I want to take a lot of hits. So this is good. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, that's pretty low itself. And actually, this is pretty hot right now. .2 volts with a 0.18 dual coil. But it's getting very hot. This is way hotter than what it was. It's weird. But it's nice. I like it. The tank it comes with is pretty nice too. Okay. Yeah, if you're inside the house, you probably don't want a really hot build. Okay. I keep putting my friggin' 40 gauge down. Here's a nichrome. Put that up there. I gotta clean up all this stuff. There it is. All right. Stainless steel. This is the Vaporesso Lux. Vaporesso Lux. I did a review on this, John Flick. Just look up the review. It's a nice mod. I like it. It comes with a tank for like $80 or something. I gotta stop taking it to work is the problem. It's kind of like a nice mod. Like, it's not, it holds up at work, like nothing's gonna happen to it, but I scratched up the screen even before I did the video. Like, it's all, this screen scratches up. See all the scratches in it from being in my pocket. The thing is, you could still see the numbers and stuff, but you know, it just doesn't look as nice. Throw it in my tool bag with my tape measure and nails and stuff. So I'm going to finish this Staggerton up, and we'll do a 3-core Stagger Fuse Clapton. I knew that was happening. I got too cocky and I didn't flatten it. My cores went all crazy. My frames. I'll go close up in a second to show you what's going on. See, I could have kept going because all the fusing was going good, but you got to stop and flatten it because I only have this little clip here. If you keep going, the frames are liable to turn over on the staple. Let's go close up for a sec. This is the same one that I was just doing, that I was close up on. All right, WP Mech. Yeah, they vape really good. They look good, vape good. For the most part, they ohm out a little higher than other coils. They clean pretty good too. You could keep them for a while. Right, about 1 coil away from being done. This one, 3 coils on this. Which means it's about 12 inches long. It's a little longer actually. I gotta cut the beginning off because I messed up. I make it like 13-inch, I guess. This way, if anything goes wrong at the beginning or the end, I could just cut it off. But just like always, if you do the staggering right, it should go fast. You see how quick I'm going down this? So I was watching Black Mirror. I watched the first 4 episodes. First 4 or first 3? I watched the first 4. The first one, it got gay real quick. It was a good one though. I did like it. And I actually think that, I don't know whoever seen Black Mirror. But that first one, I think that would absolutely happen. I think that is actually something that would actually happen. If anybody never seen it, I mean, I guess most people seen it, right? I could talk about it, right? It's about 2 dudes. I just won't give too much away. It's about 2 dudes who kind of grew up together, you know, went to college same time, and they like to play video games, and they played this game that was a lot like Street Fighter. Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or Tekken, whatever. All right. And when they grew up, the video game got better, and it was a virtual reality video game where they hop into the game, they become the characters. Well, the one guy plays with a guy, you know, like a Chinese karate guy, and the other guy plays as like a Chinese girl, and you know the girls in all the video games are like super unrealistic, super hot, you know. Well, the 2 dudes are playing this. It's season 1. It's the very first episode. Yeah, it's season 1, very first episode. I'm almost positive it is. You know, one guy, they're 2 friends, 2 dude friends. They hop in the video game. One guy's a girl, one guy's a dude, and they just start fucking. And then they get like feelings for each other in the video game. They're 2 guy friends that had, the one's married with kids, the other one likes women, and when they get in there, they start messing with each other, and then they start getting to like a relationship. They start meeting up like every night, and it's real weird, but I actually think that would actually happen. I might be fucking weird. I might have a fucked up mind, but I think shit like that would actually happen. If virtual reality became a thing, I think especially dudes would do that. So, yeah, Black Mirror. So it was a good episode. It was really good. I liked how that episode was. It was definitely weird. I think they should have put one of the other episodes as the first episode, but it was cool. So the second episode was about the dude. That was a good episode. I like that episode too. That one's like hard to explain though. It's about social media. A dude basically, yeah, you gotta watch it. I don't want to give anything away because that one, like, I could say one little thing and give the whole thing away. But it's about how social media, but it's a cool show because Smithereens, yeah, Smithereens. It's a cool show because It's like Twilight Zone, or like somebody said the other day, it's like the Outer Limits, but they have different stars come into each one. The first episode, one of the friends, there were two black guys. One of the friends is the dude in Marvel's Avengers with the wings. Hawkeye. One of them's Hawkeye. That's one of the dudes in it. The other dude I recognize too. I think he was like in a Tyler Perry movie or something. So they had them guys in it. In the second one, Topher Grace is in it. The guy from that 70s show. Is that his name, Topher Grace? Yeah, Topher Grace, I think. So that was a good one. The third episode had Miley Cyrus and Lindsay Lohan. That was a good episode. That might be my favorite episode, actually. I'm actually trying to tell my daughter to watch that one. It was a good episode, that one. That one was about, that was a really good one. That one was about like a superstar that, or a super fan that follows a superstar. And the superstar comes out with this little robot that says like exactly what superstar would say. It's like a little iRobot. And it's like, it has the girl's mind in it. Yeah, Black Mirror is pretty awesome. And then the fourth episode was cool. The fourth episode was like, it was a lot like the first episode. Like they had that video game in it. They used like the same thing to put on their head and stuff. And it had the video game from the first episode in it. And the guy came up with virtual reality Star Trek, where he was the hero every time. But he would bring like people he knew on the outside life. He would trap them in this game. And he was Captain Kirk the whole time. And all the people in his life were the different characters of Star Trek. And he would just play out every day. He would go in where he's always the hero, but he would trap these people in the game and they would never be able to get out. So that was a good one. Yeah, the Star Trek one was cool. It was. I like that. I think that should have been the first episode. That should have been the first one that they ever played, is that one. But I guess it's on Netflix, so it's not like it comes out once a week. You know, they give you all the episodes, but that Star Trek one I think is the best. Of the four that I've seen, they should have put that one first. And who's in that one? The guy in that one looks like Matt Damon, but it's not Matt Damon. Okay, so N80. N80, I could do that. I gotta check something. Okay. I mean, man, I could do whatever I want here. What wire I'm going to use. I mean, I could do 20 freaking 5, but have too much N8026. I should order N8026 like now, like pronto. You know what? I'm about to just do a 4-core. 4-core 28 would be right there. The dark. The dark, huh? Okay, so if I need 8, 16, I would have to do 2 16s, huh? Yeah. I might be biting off more than I want to chew here. Yeah. Do I have 25 and 80? Yes. Okay. Guess I'll do this then. Yeah, I'm going to do this then. NCIS. I actually really like them shows. I don't watch them anymore. Like the I guess it's NCIS, like Law and Order, and what's the other one like Law and Order? Is it NCIS? It's not NCIS. Is it? What's the other one like Law and Order, but it's like newer? CSI. Yep, Mr. Pebble, CSI. Yep. CSI, very good. CSI, yep, Trevor, yep. I do like them shows. I do enjoy them. I haven't watched any in a freaking long time, but CSI was pretty fun. Law and Order. Law and Order is like, it does feel like the same thing every time. Like you kind of wish they freaking changed up the music or something, because it is like the same thing all the time. But I like trying to like guess who did it and stuff. I do like doing that. Criminal Minds is like that. Is Criminal Minds like CSI and like whatchamacallit, like every episode is a different case? Because I think I would like that. Because if Criminal Minds is like a new version of that, I bet you I'd like that. If it's like Law and Order and CSI, where it's a case every episode. Somebody's getting killed. Oh, the one based in Philly. What is that called? Cold Case Files. The Cold Case Files is the one in Philly. Yeah, Cold Case. Yep. The Cold Case Files. That's a good one too. You could tell like it doesn't have as much money as the other ones do. Like they don't put as much money into it. It's not as big of a show, but Cold Case Files is based in Philly. Yeah. It's pretty cool seeing like some of the stuff in Philly. I ain't never seen them fucking film that thing, so I don't know how they're getting it. I don't never see them filming it. they got to do it somewhere else and like just come here once in a while because things get filmed here, but not that often. Yeah, they had like good music in there too. That's right. Yeah. Like we'll get like whenever whatchamacallit does a movie, whole film here. I mean, Michael Moore was here for Transformers. Of course, whenever Rocky has a movie, that's here, including the new ones. Whenever, what's his name? The one that made Sixth Sense. What the frick is his name? M. Night Shyamalan. Very good, Brian. Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan. Whenever he makes a movie, he's here. He probably filmed The Last Airbender here, too. They should do Last Airbender Philly version. But yeah, you see all the crackheads, like try to be extras in the movies and stuff, so they get all dressed up. I'm gonna be in a Rocky movie. They're gonna give me $100. They're gonna give me $100 and be in a Rocky movie. I was in the scene where Rocky's getting his ass kicked under the L. They gave me $100. I called up Jorge and got me a bundle. I was so sick. True story. Definitely a true story. They want 200 extras for the Rocky movie. I'm going down. No shower, no dinner? Well, then you got to tell her, listen, you got to watch End Out Divine and tell me what happens. Because this is a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger. We came up to a cliffhanger. You got to tell me what happens. I got that night chrome. I have 500 feet of this, huh? And we got 250 feet of stainless, though? That was a bad idea. No. I think this is... Did I mess up? No, maybe I didn't. Did I mess up? I never mess up. Did I mess up here? That's what I ordered. On Facebook, there's a video at Somerset and Kensington. Yeah, dude, there's like, so let me give you a little Philly history. So there's, in Philadelphia, we have the L, like you see, it's the train, the over the head train. In Philadelphia, it's it's an electric train that people take. It's like our biggest form of communication here, or transportation. All right. So people take it to and from work every day. Well, there's a certain stop at York and Dauphin or at Somerset. There's a couple stops where actually went like my last time around when I was getting high. That's like where you could get like any drug you wanted. You could go, you just get off the L, you go there, and there would be cops out there, but they wouldn't be cops to arrest you for doing drugs or buying drugs. They were cops to just make sure nobody's getting robbed, nobody's getting killed, prostitution ain't happening like right there. Like the cops were it was like the OK place to go and get drugs and stuff. Like you couldn't stop it. It didn't matter. The cops couldn't stop it anyway. So they were just making sure everything stayed under control at this one place. All right. So they just kept all the drugs in this one area in Philadelphia. All right. It's not that they wanted it to happen, but they could do nothing about it. So everybody knew, go to Somerset if you want your drugs. There will be cops, but that's okay. They're not going to arrest you if you walk up the block and make a drug deal. They're not going to follow you. They're going to make sure that nobody's pulling out guns, nobody's robbing people that aren't supposed to be getting robbed, all that. All right. So there was one place. Well, since that place is very close to me, it's 3 blocks away. Since the neighborhood I'm in got gentrified and all these people are building houses, making money, my neighborhood filled up with these people. So the neighborhood's getting bigger and bigger and bigger with all these people that have more money. They're building more houses and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This neighborhood's getting bigger and bigger. Well, the neighborhood got so big that it made it to that drug spot. It made it there. So that neighborhood started building new houses and the cops started kicking out all the drug dealers and putting them in one place. They put them all in this area where they even set up tents for them. They set up tents. They have like a medic out there, and it's called it's Emerald Street. So they call it Emerald City. Emerald City. How awesome is that? But it's not like the Wizard of Oz. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You won't see little people there. I mean, if you do enough drugs, you might see little people there. But this is like prostitutes, drug dealers, bums, a lot of bums, kids that's been kicked out of their house because they're doing too many drugs. Emerald City. So they moved all them druggies there, and now there's a couple blocks actually. It's underneath a highway pass kind of, and it's all tent set up. And you go there. There's like every time I hear somebody talking about it, they're like, I drove past there. There was a girl like putting her clothes on outside, and they're all dipping out over there. So that's what's going on now. And that's not far from me either, which is funny. But what's going to happen is they're going to move that way soon too. The rich people are going to move that way soon too. So they're going to push all these people. Basically what they did is they pushed all the drug dealers into another neighborhood. It's kind of in the middle of two neighborhoods. So they kind of pushed all the druggies into one neighborhood, or out of the neighborhood basically. And then they're going to build that way. And they're going to start push. They're going to say, all right, you got to go down there now into another neighborhood. And then the rich people are going to build into that neighborhood. And they're going to say, you're going to have to go into the next neighborhood. And then they're going to be next door to Brian and Steve. And they're not going to be near me. They're going to be next door to Brian and Steve. Yep, talking about Emerald City. It's coming to a town near you, Steve. But then Steve's people's going to move them out, and Brian people are going to move them out. And then they're going to come to Kim's house. They're going to come to Kim's house. And then Kim's going to kick them out. And then they're going to come to they'll be to Brazil very quickly, Rodrigo. They will be in Brazil very quickly. So be ready. It didn't take too long to get them to Emerald City, so. Oh, they'll find you wherever you go, Steve. They'll find you. They'll be to Alaska after Rodrigo, I bet. So Emerald City's coming to a town near you. You better watch out. Shout out Emerald City. Cat White Face, what's up? Just staggering some wire. Making a 3-core stagger fuse Clapton. I'll show you a close-up of what's going on in a second when it gets on the camera. It's funny because some people even have a little bit of pride even in their addiction. I like to think that I'm one of them people. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not really a codependent person. I didn't change my battery? No wonder. I'm not really a person that relies on other people. So I never had to go and like sleep outside with somebody else. I think I've only slept outside maybe like 5 times. So I just never I never been involved in any of that kind of stuff, like squat houses. There's a lot of that in Philly. Like, that's basically like abandoned houses that junkies just take over. And that's kind of what happened with that, is that they got kicked out of them because people would buy them houses, fix them up. And I'm probably messing up my spacing right now. Oh no, I hope I didn't. Let's see. Let's go fast. Now what? It's like I have to tighten up this loop every once in a while or something. Did I just pull it out? Oh no, I did. I have to make another. That's weird. So I'll show you what I did. I've done this before. My loop is like this. So in the beginning, I had my wire staggered a little bit. It wasn't perfect like it is now. I put the loop in the front, wrapped it around the back of it like so, and then wrapped it around the space behind that one. So it's a double loop in the back, single loop in the front. And then I put my clip on it like that. So I'm using a loop method instead of parallel Clapton. And that should give me good spacing. That spacing actually not sure about that spacing there. I don't know. I think it's okay. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out at some point. You used to sleep outside all the time when you were Amish. You're not Amish anymore. You're not Amish anymore. What the hell? This loop keeps messing up, and I never had that happen before. This loop actually usually works very well every time. It might be the clip I'm using. I don't know. That would suck if I didn't get good spacing on this, because that means that my build is going to be fucked up. My build going to be fucked up, y'all. I'm going to try to use a different clip this time. I only have a little bit to go, too. Kind of wish that didn't happen. All right. So I do have other clips that I actually marked, like this one. I marked it with hot glue so I could find the ones that are closed good. Or sometimes I'll tape the ones that are closed good on the inside. Yeah, because I don't think this one's closed good anymore. You looked homeless? What, with your beard? Man, she's a real party pooper. Damn, baby, why you gotta be like that? All right, I'm going to loosen this up since I think I better. That should help my wires come together a little better. All right, let's hope it does, because I hope this spacing isn't messed up. Please don't be messed up, please. All right, so this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. We cut this guy off of here. I just take this guy off the swivel, leave the loop on. I'm going to measure what I think is good. I'm going to put my air on. I'm going to measure what I believe to be good right now, which would be there to there. Let's measure it up. I should have about 24. I got about 26. That's a good thing. So I could do about 8.5 inches. I cut each of these 8.5 inches, basically. All right, so I'm going to cut this guy at 8.5. That's a good thing. I'm going to cut this guy at 8.5. Come on. All right. So I have Mr. 1, Mr. 2, and Mr. 3. I'm going to bend Mr. 1 like that. I'm going to bend Mr. 2 like that. I guess I'm going to have to bend Mr. 3 like that. I'm going to grab Mr. 3 and put him in the middle like that. Bring Mr. 1 down, bend him here like that. Get the one with the loop in the middle. Get my Nichrome 36 back out again. Pick them up, wrap them together. Down here. I'm just going to leave the whole spool on the 36. I'm going to twist around my bends so one's pointing up, the other two are pointing sideways. I'm going to hot glue these together. As it dries, I want to make sure the one's sticking up, other two are sitting to the sides. Okay, let's get them in the drill, like so. Zach Vapes, what's up? Don Corleone, I like that name, Don Corleone. It's here, like I said, I get the one with the loop in the middle, so I'm going to attach that loop to the swivel. And of course, my 36 gauge exploded on my lap. So I'm going to know if my spacing's bad pretty early. If it is, I'm probably just going to have to start over, but I'll just get what I can out of this. It might be good, though. Who knows? I like to put... I got the middle wire on there. 1, 2, 3. These guys, I'm going to bring them up here. This is the only place I like to touch them is all the way at the end. Put the clip on there. That's good enough. This is fine. Don't touch it. Don't fucking touch it. Okay. Where's my big vapor? Where is my big vapor? What's up, Ron? Ron, I did get your whatchamacallit. I did get your PayPal for the shipping. Thank you, sir. I seen it. All right. Let's take this guy out. If I get this done in 20 minutes, that'd be cool. Let's not get too excited. Flatten it. I'm going to pull the drill back a little bit to make sure that my wire's pretty tight, but not too tight where I'm going to pull it out. Don't fucking touch it. Did I check IG on UFC? I didn't check IG on UFC. Did something happen? Spacing actually looks all right now. I'm not going to get too excited, but that fucking spacing looks fucking awesome. That spacing's on point right now, but we'll see what happens. Oh, no, I was at work, Chevy, so I didn't get to see it yet. I'll check. My drill's not tight enough. Why is that? Weird. Uh-oh. Yep. There it is. Had some bad spacing there. Hopefully I don't get that too much, but that was not good. See if I can fix it. I don't think I can. I think this is going to be fudged up. I already see the spacing. It's a little off. So sometimes if I have to zigzag back, I'll try to pull it forward a bit. See, the problem with doing this is the middle one probably isn't catching though. Even though I'm catching the two outsides, you see the middle didn't catch here? The middle didn't catch it. That's why the spacing is so important if you want to get it super clean. Like, I would never sell this set. I'd either take it to myself or give it away. Now, there's a chance that when I get to the second coil, the spacing's good again. But I still got a little bit to go until the second coil. So I'll just keep going with this one. As much as I like to just fuse and crimp. And this is because I had to take the loops off a couple times and fix them. You don't want that to happen. You want to use one loop all the way down and be done with it. You don't want to have to fiddle around with your loop 3 freaking times. You want one loop, be done with it. When something goes wrong, it's probably going to mess up the spacing. But you shouldn't have to zigzag with these. You should be able to get them just holding the spool straight and moving down the wire. This isn't usually how these should go. But you could see my spacing. You could see where the wire isn't. This one has bigger spacing than the other two. The one at the bottom. The spaces are bigger. That's what's messing me up. In fact, they kind of all look different. So all I could do is like just try my best. Just so I get a pretty nice set that could be given away at some point. Or that I could vape. Like sometimes I'm using different specs than usual, so I could check what these ohms are. So if I do another one, do I want to use these same specs? Which I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to check the ohms on these when I'm done, because this is 2536 nichrome 80. I believe they would come out at 5 wraps. I think they would come out at about a 0.08. That's too loud. Yeah, that spacing's really bad on that one. How was your shower, Rodrigo? I mean, I guess the question is, what's for dinner now, Rodrigo? Well, that's spacing now. I mean, obviously, these guys see me mess with it, but look how quick it's going now. Looks like my spacing there. So you see how the one spacing on the, hold on, let me get it flipped around. Oh, I love mashed potatoes and some green stuff. So the one spacing looks smaller than the rest, right? this one on the bottom looks bigger, but it's actually not the case that the one's bigger. It's the others are smaller. So the others are moving out of the way. Let me try to show you on camera. The ones are just too small. The one on the bottom is actually proper. That's the proper size. So what's happening is my fuse wire is moving them other wires. That's why it's good to loosen it, because what's happening is it's squeezing in there and pushing the spacing bigger. Super hard to get on camera, but that's what's happening. That's why it's good to loosen it up, because you can kind of do stuff like that sometimes. It's not going to work all the times, but sometimes it works. Sometimes. That's why you want to loosen them up, because now this top one is too tight. You see how small it is? It's not because this one's too big. That one's not too big. It's right. This one's too small. But that wire's going to squeeze in there, and watch. That wire's going to squeeze in there, and it's just going to move up. Hold on. It's just going to move up a little bit. See? It'll just move out of the way. But that's something that you don't want to happen on pitchforks. That's what's weird, is you don't want that on pitchforks. You only want that on stuff like this. Staple stagger fuse Claptons, it's good to do it this way. So I'm just holding a little extra tension on it so it does squeeze in there. So 2 cores are hard too. 2 cores are just as hard as these, to be honest. Just remember, only my middle one's on the swivel. The other 2 are not. And I actually took off my clip a while ago. I took that clip off a long time ago. At about halfway down, I took it off. So these have been just floating in the air. All right, so I'm in a situation where the second coil went very well. So I have 1 good coil, 1 bad coil. But that's why sometimes you want to stick with stuff. Don't just throw it away or put it to the side. Because you never know. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that, but I tried it. Hair in my eye. All right, so what I'm going to do is that second, you see it's all twisted up. Pop this guy off. 36 is done. And I'm going to grab this guy with this, put the drill in reverse, and untwist this. I'm going to get most of the twists out. Could cut it down here. And then I'm going to take two. I'm going to walk up this and straighten it. Okay. So I got one nice coil and one messed up coil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the nice coil off of here. Just need 4 inches off. All right, that's my nice one. You could flatten it out if you want to. Actually see it now. Now watch. I'm going to roll it out with my old mech mod and block, and I'll show you what it looks like after that. Because it does look better in my opinion. Nice flat build. Looks like I got really good spacing when I didn't. I guess I can't complain. Okay. Yeah, don't rely on notifications, man. I explain this all the time. YouTube admits that they don't give everybody notifications. It's kind of like a gimmick. I mean, hit the bell and it'll help, but they usually only they do it to like people that watch like all the time. So the more you come here, the more you'll get notification, but don't rely on notification. I know it's kind of weird that I'm just on at a random time, but that's just something that YouTube comes out and says that notification really doesn't work for everybody. Okay. $3mm bit. Do a 5 wrap here. I didn't flatten this one. See, this is blemished in my opinion. Blemish, blemish, blemish. Blemish, blemish, blemish. Looks like a piece of shit. What's up, Breezy Tones? Okay. We want to check the ohms. I can't do it in that. looks like shit. That doesn't mean I think everybody's builds that look worse look like shit. Just if somebody buys coils, I don't think people should, sell coils until they know how to do that particular coil perfect. If somebody buys coils, they want to have perfect coils. They didn't pay for mistakes, man. If you buy a dishwasher, do you want it to have dents in it? Probably not. Probably not. If you buy a refrigerator, do you want people's magnets on there already? Probably not. If you buy a kitchen knife to cut your tomatoes, do you want it to be all perfect besides one little space? No. If you buy a TV, do you want the screen, the picture to look good 90% of the time? All the time. Buying coils, same as buying a TV. Same exact thing. Stupid. That's stupid, Nick. Nick, you're stupid. It actually looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. So these guys are probably thinking, what's the ohms, Nick? Remember these from last night? Remember them bad boys? Razorback Fralians? How much they taken off the price, right? 0.45. Damn, Trevor. It's going to be around 0.16-ish for a single coil. It's really low. 0.11. That's too low. That's good for me. That's too low to be. Let me see what they pulse to, because that would mean it's like a 0.16. Yeah, I mean, I'm dig. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I keep it 100. It's whatever not. It's going down. What kind of bullshit is that? I kind of wish they made these squared. I kind of wish these were squared because they roll off my table all the time. I kind of wish they made these squared so it didn't roll. I don't like that. They roll off my table every time. I don't know if my table's on a pitch. I think it's level, but I didn't clean it, so you're not going to see the nichrome colors too well right now. Ribbon can be hard to work with. It kind of, yeah, it can be. It could also be easy. It depends how much you've done it, you know. The first time, it's probably going to be a bitch. But it gets easier and easier. You got to watch the right videos. I know a guy. All right. My dinner's done. .15. I do, but I don't wrap coils around the Coil Master ceramic rods. I wrap coils around these because they're metal. .15 is what it's saying. So I'm looking at a .17 or no, I'm looking at a .07 or .08 for the dual. I was kind of hoping it was a little higher. If I wrapped it with 38 gauge, it'd probably be better. Yeah, I'm getting .15. So if I would have wrapped it with 38, it would probably be saying .16. But what you gonna do? Bad boys, bad boys, bad boys, bad boys, bad boys, bad boys. I gotta go eat my dinner. I am out of here. Yeah, they'd be good on mech if you're safe about it. I would like it. I'm out of here, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. It was fun. What's up, Vapor Cat? I gotta get mail ready, eat my dinner, and hopefully edit a damn video. I gotta get some videos out. I got them recorded. I just gotta get them out. Everybody, I am done here. Have a good week. Tomorrow is Monday. Don't let it get you down. Am I muted? Am I muted? What the fuck is that? I'm out.